What a time we are living in. Every day there is a new use case with artificial intelligence. Sometimes we are doing text to music generation, text to image generation, text to video generation. And then now in this video, I'm going to show you how you can generate audio from your PDF files. And if you really think about it, we have like heaps of PDF documents for our course material or for our day-to-day homework or some personal documents, mainly the financial ones, or our company documents. And it's always a good idea to convert them into some sort of multimedia format which is easier to use, and then there are a lot of use cases. So this tool, which is PDF2Audio converter, we get it installed locally, and as you can see from their GitHub repo, at the moment it only uses OpenAI's GPT models in order to generate the text and text-to-speech conversion. And which means that it's a paid thing, so you would need to go to platform.openai.com and grab your OpenAI's API key from there. Shouldn't be too expensive, but of course it depends upon how big the PDF file is and how many API calls you are making. But nonetheless, I think a very good idea, and I think I'm more than sure soon we will see some PDF2Audio with open source model, free models locally, like with Olam or any other similar tool, and I will also be covering it out hopefully. So now in this one, we are going to get it installed and then we will see how it works. Before I show you the installation, let me give a huge shout out to Mass Compute who are sponsoring the VM and GPU for this video. If you are looking to rent a GPU on affordable prices, I will drop the link to their website in video's description. Plus, I'm also going to give you a coupon code of 50% discount on range of GPUs. Having said that, there are a lot of other features for this PDF2Audio. You can upload multiple PDF files. You can select from different instruction templates, like what sort of audio you want to generate. Is it a podcast or a lecture or summary? And then there are a few others. You can customize your text generation and audio models. You can even select different voices for speakers. It also iterates on the draft via specific or general comments and edits to the transcript and specific feedback to the models for improvement. So very early days, but still looks quite good. And the best thing is that it is open source with Apache 2 license. The only drawback is that it uses API based models. But as I said, hopefully soon it will be ported to some sort of open source local models. Okay, so let me take you to my terminal where I'm running Ubuntu 22.04, and this is my GPU card, NVIDIA RTX A6000 with 48 GB of VRAM. For this one, you really don't need much GPU or not even a GPU because it's all API based, but make sure that you have plenty of RAM, around 32 GB or something like that. Let me clear the screen. First up, let's create a Conda environment and try to create it with Python 3.9 because that is what is recommended on their GitHub repo page, and I will drop the link to it in video's description. So it is asking us to press Y here. Let's do it. It is going to create and activate this virtual environment. Shouldn't take too long. That is done. Let's git clone the repo of PDF2Audio, and that is also done. Let me clear the screen. Okay, so we have cloned the repo. We are in that repo. Next step is to install all the requirements with pip. This is going to take a bit of a time, so let's wait for it to finish. So all the requirements are done. Let me clear the screen. If you do ls-ltra here, so this is the root of this repo. Here you would need to create a .env file where we will be storing our OpenAI's API key. So open it with any editor of your choice and then paste your OpenAI's API key here. So just replace this section with your API. So let me paste my API key here and save and exit the file. So I have saved the file. Let me clear the screen. Now installation is done. In order to run this, all you need to do is to run this command, python app.py, and it is going to start a Gradio demo. So let me run it. And there you go. It is running on our local host at port 7860. So let me open it in the browser. There you go. So our PDF2 audio is launched. Let me make the screen a bit bigger so that it will be visible. Okay, so the way it works is quite simple. All you need to do is to click here and upload the PDF file. And then if you haven't already, you can put your OpenAI's API key here. Select your model from this drop down. Just select whatever is selected here, or if you like, you can select these ones because GPT-4o is a bit expensive. And then you can also select your generation model. High density is a bit more expensive. And these are the speaker voices which you can select. Alloy, Echo, Fable, and all that stuff. Okay. Now, this is very interesting. This actually says that if you're using a customer local model, provide the API based URL here. I tried it out, but it didn't work for me with OLama and also with llama.cpp. So I think this feature looks very promising, and hopefully once that's done, we are going to use it. And these are some of the, on the right hand side, these are some of the templates which you can use for podcast and all that stuff. And sorry, and from here you can select what you want to do you just want to generate a summary or podcast or what, so or a lecture. And then it also supports few of the other languages like some of the European and Hindi and Chinese language. Okay, so I'm just going to go up and maybe I'll just go with summary, and it has populated the relevant template here. So let me click here and upload a PDF file. So I have uploaded this PDF file which has just few random lines about myself. And then speaker voice, you can go with any, maybe let's go with Nova here. And I just have one, I think one person, but let's try to run it. All you need to do now is to just click on this generate audio. And as soon as I have run it, it is just processing. So let's wait for it to finish. And while it runs, let me also show you the PDF file which I have used. So these are the few random lines about myself which I have used. With that, let's go back. So you see it is already done. Let's try to run it.
Hello.
Okay, I think it is because it is on the virtual machine. So it is not playing it on this virtual machine. But let me download it from this right and transfer it to my local system where I have my speaker. So this is MP3 file. So I'm going to transfer it to my local system and then play it from there. But meanwhile, just have a quick look at this transcript. So it has transcripted it and then also added some of its own stuff because we have generated a podcast. So you see it's saying, let's not forget the personal touch. He brings a natural knack for troubleshooting to the table when something goes wrong. Amazing stuff. I didn't know that about myself. Okay, so let me transfer that file and we will play it. So I have transferred the file, and just again as a reference, this is a PDF document which I have converted into audio with the help of this PDF2Audio. And now let me play it.
World of Fahd Mirza, a prominent figure in AI, cloud engineering, and DevOps. So let's break down what makes Fahd's career so interesting and impactful. Fahd is what you might call a technology polymath, a person whose expertise spans across several different fields. First up, let's dive into the world of AI, or artificial intelligence. In essence, AI is all about developing systems that can perform tasks which typically require human intelligence. So think about machines that can learn and adapt, solve problems, or even mimic human-like conversations. It's a fascinating field, and Fahd is deeply involved in it. Now moving on to cloud engineering. A cloud engineer is someone who crafts and manages the systems.
So you see, the tool has not only converted it into PDF, but also has given its own commentary, has really created a podcast around it, or summary, or what, even a lecture. And just imagine that you have gone into your lecture, you have taken the notes, you converted it into PDF, You feed those notes into this tool, and then with the help of LLM, it generates a full lecture for you. It explains all the key terms, it just expands upon the key ideas, and then sky is the limit from there. So really good stuff, very impressive, really. I will drop the link to it in video description. Let me know what do you think. If you like the content, um, please subscribe to the channel and share it among your network. I know that I say it in every video, but I really would highly appreciate if you share these videos on social media, because I'm really poor in that regard, that I don't really do much social media. But if you could kindly share it on different media like Instagram or X or Twitter or LinkedIn, Facebook, WhatsApp, I would be very grateful. Thank you very much for all the support and enjoy your day.